Good morning, and welcome again to Keith Counseling here and the 12 ideas for Christmas. Last week, I presented some ideas of Christmas for staying in your lane, being in the moment, and considering small things. This week, I have 3 more ideas I want to share with you that you can take for Christmas. And I'm excited to share them with you because, again, these are the kind of things we need to kind of consider and that Christmas brings to us. And the first thing that we have is interesting because Christmas and where it's placed in the year, right toward the end, it really causes us a time to reflect, to reflect on the year, how things went, what's going to come ahead. And in that reflection, we get to assess, what am I holding on to that I might need to let go of? What's worth holding on and what's worth letting go? And part of that is, I think, the things that are really maybe holding us down, which could be our own disappointments, resentments, bitterness. And how do we let go of that? It's a time we get to kind of consider the idea of forgiveness, to forgive ourselves and to forgive those around us. Because the lack of forgiveness really can hold down a soul and make a heart and mind really, really dark. And so at this time, consider this for you and others. How might I forgive myself? What might I let go of? How I might forgive others so we can all move forward in a better and a brighter light? What is really worth holding on to? Second, have you ever thought about giving sight to someone? I know it sounds kind of, different, but one of the big stories in the Gospels we see is the Christ giving sight to the blind. And many have used that actual story for a lot of other metaphorical ways. But think about it. None of us can see ourselves 100% objectively. We all have a different blinders. We're all blind in some way, aren't we? And it takes someone else at times to point out to us something about us we really weren't aware of. Something that was unique and brilliant and beautiful about ourselves. And we all need to hear that sometimes, especially during this time of year. I want to encourage you to do this. Pick 1, 2, or as many as you want, someone in your life, and show them, give them sight to something beautiful about them. That would be a great encouragement. Give sight to someone by pointing out something great and brilliant about them. It's a great gift. The gift of sight. And third, the idea is unlikely things. The Christmas story, one of the great components of that is God uses a little girl, a 14-year-old girl, to put his life into and bring a Messiah. God often uses the unlikely things in our life to bring about the wisest and beautiful things in our life. It's the unlikely things God uses. You might be feeling you're unlikely. You might be thinking my life is nothing. Actually, God is waiting to use the unlikely things to bring about great things. So don't overlook the ordinary. Because in the ordinary things become extraordinary if we give it some attention. So there you have it. Forgiveness, giving sight, and unlikely things are the 3 ideas I want you to ponder on and exercise. So for more information, please go to keithcounseling.com. Subscribe and follow below, and please share. And thanks for listening.